Come on. Uh, it is kind of bright out. Ugh. But here, let me unbox everything for you. I put it in like, so you might call me a weeb, and I don't even know if you are as much as a weeb as I am, but there's these little lunchbox containers. They're called bento boxes. Hey, hey, are are you awake? Come on, come on. Uh, I'm sorry. You were you're probably sleeping, but I don't know. I'm a little nervous and I guess a little excited too. It's a little earlier than I normally wake up, but um it's a special day today, and I I noticed that you didn't really have any plans today, so I was thinking it if it was fine with you, would would you like to be my Valentine? Really? Oh, okay. I I don't know what I would have done if you would have said no, but I did a little bit of preparing while you were asleep. I you it's it, I don't normally get up this early, and I feel like you of all people should know this. So it really does mean a lot to me that you'd let me be your Valentine. Uh, I I uh, I know I'm not exactly the best cook. Af- After all, I'm known more for using the microwave and getting Taco Bell. But there's one thing I'm decent at, and I was hoping maybe we could have a picnic in my meadow. Something something nice and relaxing where we can just spend time with each other and not have to worry about really anything. We can just relax and enjoy the day for what it is. And we get to spend it with each other, which is always a big plus in my book. But sorry, I rambled on a little bit, didn't I? No need to worry. I already cooked everything. That's what I was working on. Ignore any type of burning smell you may you may be able to sniff out. There may have been a few failed attempts, but like one of the only things I can actually make is rice, which I'm not bad at making rice, and I even make my rice. I don't use white rice. Well, I guess I do technically use white rice, but I don't I don't just have it be flavorless. I use chicken stock, onions, and basically a bunch of seasonings, a little bit of butter, filled up water, and I bake it in the oven rather than a rice cooker, or I don't know, maybe some people do it on the stove. But I make my rice in the oven, and it's really tasty, I promise. Now, making the omelet portion of it was a little more difficult. I'm I'm really bad at flipping it, and it's either I so you need the confidence to be able to flip something without using a spatula, and let me tell you, I do not have that confidence because as soon as I get like halfway to the about to jump part, I start doubting myself, and I know it's going to either end up halfway thrown or on the floor, and My hesitation may have led to a few burnt bottoms, but it's okay. We had enough eggs to work with what I needed. You know, surprisingly, 12 eggs was almost not enough. Especially when there is 2 failed attempts. But now I have 2 perfectly good omurices waiting for the both of us. And I have the perfect spot, and I have a little surprise for you. When we get there, of course. But I I kind of wanted to just walk there together. You know, not taking a bike or a car or anything like that, because we can just have a chat before the picnic. One of the most calming things ever, really, and what helps clear minds and just relax is when you go for a walk with someone and you just talk with them. It can be about anything. It doesn't have to be like meaningful conversations. It doesn't have to be life-changing updates on your life. It can just be, what did you do yesterday? Oh, really? That's cool. Or, hey, I was working on this thing, and I mean, I know you don't really understand anything about it, but let me tell you about it. And even if the other person doesn't really know anything about it, they'd still be like, "That's awesome. You're doing great, bud. Keep it up." And that really just, I feel like it calms the nerves of both of the people walking. And it's something I kind of want to do more often with you, because I mean, it's always good to get a little bit of outside in you, and it gives a good excuse to just chat and relax with each other. Especially since most of the time I'm coming home at night, so we can't really go for walks unless we want to do it in pitch black. And yeah, I mean, who knows, we might end up picking up a stray cat on the way home. That might be a little bit of a handful. So I think some day walks or morning walks could be a little bit of a nice change, if I end up ever actually waking up on time. But yeah, sorry for keeping you in bed so long. I didn't mean to keep you trapped here. Here, I already have all the boxes and stuff ready. It's all in this little bag here. Don't worry about carrying it. It's not that heavy, I promise. But are you ready to go? I know this isn't the traditional Valentine's date where we're going to like a movie theater or, you know, romantic dinner at a fancy restaurant or watching a movie like Netflix and chill. I wanted to do something a little more unique, and I wanted to do something that shows off me. Because, I mean, I'm not a 5-star chef. I can't make you a gourmet meal with special sauce. But I can make you one of the few things that I can actually make. It might not be amazing or the best omurice you've ever had, but at least you know that it came from me and I worked my hardest making it specifically for you. And we may not be going to a fancy restaurant, but in my opinion, I think the meadow that I've been, it's basically my childhood. The meadow that I grew up in and is based around my shop and what's been there. It's a special spot for me, and I feel like I'd rather go there any day with you than a fancy restaurant with a bunch of loud, noisy people and the clatter of silverware, and just, I think it just makes it a little more special doing something that not everyone can do. Anyone can go to a fancy restaurant, and you know, anyone can go to a movie theater, anyone can buy you a box of chocolates, anyone can get you some flowers. That's something that everyone does. I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be thoughtless. Okay, I went to the store. Let's see. Oh, look, they have a buy one get one free of chocolates because it's Valentine's Day. Might as well get two. Oh, wow, is that flowers over there? 50% off. Crazy. Who would have thought? It's almost like every single person gets them. That's, to me, not as meaningful as getting a gift that is, you know, precious. So, oh my god, I'm rambling again. I'm sorry. Here, let's get going. Uh, it is kind of bright out. Ugh, I hate the sun. As much as I just talked about how nice it is being outside and how much, better it is to go outside for like a walk. Damn, do I hate the sun. Honestly, having like a nice overcast where it's just nice and shady and very cool, I think that's the optimal weather. But, I mean, I guess having a clear blue sky like this one, I guess it would help for the whole romantic setting. Still too bright though. I don't want to burn. Yeah, maybe I could have just cooked the eggs on the road. Anyway, it's probably going to be about 5 minutes walk. As long as we don't, speed up, we can take our time. But I would love to hear about just everything that's going on with you, since normally you're hearing what I do, and I'm never really the one that's listening to you. I'm the one that always rambles on. I wanna get to know you more. I wanna be able to hear your problems, hear your something that you're excited about, or stuff that you're just happy you're working on. And just, it could be even something silly like I ranked up in a game that I played. It could be anything. I just want to hear your voice, and I want to hear you talk. Hmm. Oh, I mean, everyone has days like that. I know if I'm ever feeling exhausted or tired, what cheers me up is just thinking that I have you and the people at the shop, and knowing that as long as I give it my all, as long as I keep working and just keep trying my best, it'll be worth it in the end. So, I guess that's what keeps me going. But just please don't forget, I'm always here for you, and you're not alone. I'm not the only one that'll be here for you. There's if you're ever really feeling down and it looks like I'm not here, come to my shop. I guarantee any one of my patrons, or my fluffle members, I like to call them, they're basically like a second family to me, and I'm sure that you'll fit right in, and we can all cheer you up together. So you don't ever have to feel lonely again. You have me and so many other people that care about you. I'm sorry. I know it's Valentine's, but I really shouldn't be getting so sappy. It's just I really care about you, and I don't want to see you feel down. I don't want to feel. I don't want you to be stressed. I don't want you to be exhausted. I know you work hard, and that's why I do my best to keep you happy. But you need to not be hard on yourself either. I mean, a little bit of criticism and self-improvement wouldn't hurt anyone, but there comes to a point where it's not criticism, it's just you being harsh on yourself. And it's just, I think I think you're awesome, just the way you are. I wouldn't have you any other way. So, thank you for being you. I really appreciate that. And thanks for being with me. See, time flies whenever we talk. We're already here. And I don't know if you've noticed, but there's a special little spot right over there. Do you like what I did with the flowers? I put a special little spot. I rearranged some of the flowers for, this special occasion, and I had a little heart-shaped indent. So, basically we're surrounded in flowers that are like a heart shape. They're a bunch of different flowers. I don't know why I'm explaining it to you when you can see it, but you don't have to worry about trampling on any of them, because if you go through the bottom of it, the grass is totally ready and available to be used. And I even set up the blanket already. I just hope my almond rice is okay. It should still be warm. I only just finished making it. Like, basically, as soon as I finally got the 2 correct attempts done, I woke you up and I was trying to get you, trying to get you here. So, I'm excited. I've never really shared my cooking with anyone before, because I suck at cooking. That's why I'm a little worried. I'm not a picky eater, so if I make something and it's absolutely horrible, I'd be like, delicious, absolutely spectacular, breathtaking. When if anyone like looked over my shoulder, they'd be like, what are you eating? What is that? Why did you put that on that? And I just wanted to use up the stuff in the fridge. I don't know, I stuck it in a pot and I boiled it and now it's here. But I was a little bit delicate. I made sure I went with something that it's really hard to go wrong with. I think there's only 2 things I can really make, and that is pancakes. I'm really good at making, and I'm good at omelets, which is, I can cook rice too, so it only makes sense to make something a little fancy. Plus, with the ketchup, I can make a little flower on your omelet, and it'll be like, you know how like in the animes they have like a heart, or like they write a message in Japanese on it, or they write like a smiley face. It's really cute. I can attempt to draw a flower with ketchup, but I wanted to do it, as we sat down, because like while we're walking, it could have smeared or stuff like that. But here, come, sit down. Yeah. Hopefully it's comfy. I know one of my favorite things ever is to just lay down in the grass. It's really soft. Like, there's been a few places where I've laid down and the grass feels like it is stabbing me. Like, it's itchy, it's spiky, it's painful. They're like blades of, it's like, I guess they do call them blades of grass, but damn, it really did feel like I was getting stamped. Dab. Real hard. And then there's this stupid fake grass that they have at like golf courses and I don't know, weird children's playgrounds and stuff like that. That's why I don't like. I never liked playgrounds when I was a younger bun. I much preferred my meadows and staying indoors and researching and stuff like that. It was. I didn't understand what the other kids saw in it, and even to this day, I don't. It felt so fake, and it was like it didn't even feel like grass. But this grass is just well taken care of. It's soft as all hell, and it just feels like you're laying on pillows. You can probably tell I'm a little biased, but it really is soft, I promise. Almost makes me regret putting down this blanket here, because I'm sure the grass would be just as good, if not better. But I also don't really think it would be wise of us to be eating on grass. Like, what if our plates don't hold? Like, what if they, like, a piece falls off? At least if it falls off on the blanket, it's not gonna get dirty, but I mean, there's like dirt and soil and stuff, so I'm, you know, you know, exactly. I swear I just ramble too much. I'm sorry. I hope I don't get annoying. But here, let me unbox everything for you. I put it in like, so you might call me a weeb, and I don't even know if you are as much as a weeb as I am, but there's these little lunchbox containers. They're called bento boxes, and I thought it would be very aesthetic if, you know, I put it in there for you. And oh, and it's a little embarrassing, but I'm surprised you didn't say anything sooner. But I tried a different outfit out for this date, you know, the Valentine's date. I didn't want to use my usual outfit, so I decided to go for something a little more, I don't know how to describe it. It's a little embarrassing. I'm not normally in this type of clothing. I'm used to having just my baggy sweater and nothing really else aside from my short shorts and, you know, sandals. But I wanted to try something different. The only real pain when it comes to switching outfits is I don't get to have my cherry blossom in my hair unless I use my usual outfit. Because, I don't know if you know this. I'm sure I told you before. So, do you remember how I used to test on myself when I was a young bun? And some of the side effects ended up being permanent, although they did fade over time. Like the blossoms. Well, I shouldn't even say blossoms. The petals that fall from my head. They never used to fade out of existence. They used to just stack up and pile up, and whenever I'd go to bed when I was a little bun, I'd wake up in like a fountain of petals. But one of the other effects that I don't even know what potion happened. I was unorganized when I was young. I tested things that I guess was on more of a creative mind or something, because I tested things that I don't remember, and I tested things that I guess I would never think to combine, because whatever outfit I wear, the flower in my hair changes to match that outfit. I've never been able to replicate that potion. I don't know what did it, and it's a permanent effect now. So, my main outfit has the cherry blossom, and the cherry blossom petals fall. But with this outfit, I have a different flower in my hair. I thought it was a fitting flower for Valentine's. So, as embarrassing as this outfit is, I'm glad I chose it. And I hope you like it. But enough of that. Let's open up these bento boxes, and I wanna write the little, oh, isn't even right. I wanna draw the flower and ketchup for your almond rice, and then we can dig in. Nice and relaxing, you know? There. A little flower. Well, you wanna do one for mine too? Sure. Okay. Oh, that's so cute. A little bunny. Oh. Thank you. I just hope it tastes as decent as it looks. So, bon appetit. That's like Spanish for good eats or something. I don't know. And don't worry, I brought us some tea. Well, I hope it's not cold by now, but I made us tea earlier, and I if you want some, I have some. So, I have two different types of tea. One is, well, one's my favorite. It's the cherry blossom tea with, a hint of strawberry. And the other one is mint tea. So I don't know which one you prefer. So just point. Okay. Well, dig in. It's nice. I'm glad we did this together. And I know how bad it sucks to not really have anyone for Valentine's. I actually think this is my first actual Valentine's, and honestly, I don't know if I've ever had a Valentine's before. You might be my first. So, trust me, I know it sucks when you don't have anyone. So, this is why I'm glad we did this. I'm glad we can be here for each other and make sure that neither of us are lonely. And I'm glad we can do something just comfy and relaxing. I feel like it's always just some crazy adventure, or something wild happens, or something work related, or I mean, let's look back at some of the things we did over the years. We found a stray cat who pretended to not have an owner, but in actuality had an owner. I found a drunk. I wasn't even drunk. It was just some guy came into my shop and challenged me to a drinking contest, and you ended up having to take care of two drunk boys. I don't even know. How does that even happen? I mean, it was a lot of fun, but... And I've taken you into my shop. I've shown you, all of my secrets. I've shown you my secret lab. We've even made some potions together. I've read you bedtime stories before. I've turned small before. I've took some weird vampire potion, which, surprisingly enough, a lot of people are buying that. I am making a fortune off of that. Then there is even pastimes. There was me trying to tutor you. There are so many things we've done together, but I feel like we don't just relax and enjoy each other's company and just have a comfy time. It doesn't always have to be an exciting story or some super secret mega plot twist to, like, honestly, sometimes it seems like what we do is just like, I don't know, in an anime or something. Some of this stuff doesn't even feel real. Like, what are the chances that as I'm walking home from work, I find a stray cat boy? When does that ever happen to someone? Like, how rare are cat boys? There's not that many, and they're not just like laying around. And it wasn't even like he was homeless. He wasn't even homeless. He was just there. I don't know, but it's, I go right back to my point. It's just, I'm glad I'm here with you. And I'm glad we can actually relax for once. And not have to worry about saving the world or making some crazy potion. Oh, though, I am excited for any of those exciting scenarios to come to light. I'm sure there'll be a lot more. I mean, we've only really been together for about 4 months, so I'd like to say our story is just beginning. It's very exciting. Can't believe it's been 4 months. Time almost feels like it's flying. It's all thanks to you. It's just, you make this so much more enjoyable. Just, I don't know how I can thank you. Just for being you. I hope making this Valentine's Day a little bit special is at least the first attempt of a thanks that I can muster. Damn, you're finished already? You eat really fast. I'm like barely, I've had like 3 bites of mine. I mean, no, I don't have seconds. The seconds are in the trash and burnt. I don't think you want them. But we could just lay here and relax for a little bit. Just maybe take a few sips of tea and enjoy the surroundings. But I'd like you to close your eyes. Okay? No peeking, because just no peeking, okay? Okay, you can open them. I got you this. I know it looks like a silly flower, and I was bashing on the people that, just give people flowers for Valentine's Day, but this is actually my favorite flower, and I'll have you know it's very rare. You'd never find this in a shop, unless you're talking about my flower shop. But it means a lot to me, and I want you to be the one that has it. It was one of the first flowers I ever grew. It was in the first batch of flowers I personally grew myself. I mean, I didn't make all of the meadow myself. I mean, I was raised on one. I kind of taught myself how to plant and take care of flowers. And this flower is definitely not perfect. Because, I mean, I've been tending to it since I was a young bun. I've, of course, made a few mistakes, but that just makes it all the more special to me. And I feel like if anyone should have it, it should be you. So that was the little surprise I wanted to show you, or give to you. Happy Valentine's Day. I hope the next one will be just as wonderful as this one. Now, I'd like you to close your eyes one last time, okay? And keep them closed. Two. Okay. You can open them. No, I'm not blushing, idiot, you are. Now, just shut up and let's just enjoy the rest of the time together, okay? Thank you for being with me. I really appreciate you.